Yeah, is series joining?
Yeah, she will be here in another 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so let us wait
Yeah, yeah,
till so
sure.
we'll start the meeting meanwhile. Okay, so that instance
Okay,
all these things. Fine.
okay.
So let me check the file. So I think the last time we had discussed. Okay, we discussed on 14th regarding about managed currencies. Then we discussed about accounting calendar, legal address. Now we are going to discuss about chart of account value sets. Okay. 22nd, 12, 7.
Can you tell us why chart of accounts is useful?
Yes, sure, sure. I will start. Yes, I'm going to start. So can we wait for her or we can start?
Let's wait for another 1 minute and we'll see.
Yeah, sure.
Prasad, before that,
Yeah, yeah, yes, Vikram.
oh yeah, what is the exact use of the person, like the client hires the one who is on the Oracle Fusion functional. So what he does, exact thing. What is the main role of him?
Okay, okay. Can you please go ahead? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know what is the exact role of the consultant, like who is hiring the client hiring on the Oracle functional.
Okay. So, yeah, okay, fine. In Oracle EBS or Oracle Cloud, so we have three types of roles. So one is functional role and technical role and database, okay, DBA, and especially in EBS, okay. I am just comparing the Fusion, okay. So functional role is mainly related to setup and testing. So he is responsible to get the requirement gathering, and he is the main focus. So functional person is the main focus to the client, and functional person will get the requirements from the client and pass to the technical and DBA. DBA will do the technical stuffs like reports creation, if there is any requirement of form customizations or so any data movements, all these things. And DBA will do the installation part, performance part, toning part, all these things in the EBS. Okay. And if you come to the Fusion, so here, so the technical and DBA involvement is reduced, and I can say that out of 100%, so 90% activity is from functional side only, and 10% from technical and DBA side, and this activity is taken care by Oracle. So as it is a PaaS kind of instance, we are working on the PaaS instance. Sorry, it's a SaaS kind of instance. So in the SaaS instance, everything is controlled by Oracle only, and uh, the client so will give the project to some other consulting. So for the setup related and testing all these things. Okay. Okay, the technical and DBA and installation, everything from the Oracle side. So that's why what I can say. So here everything is a functional only in the SaaS side. And if you go for the PaaS model, so which is a customization, and nowadays it is not clear in the market. Okay, so we have the release 13, and we didn't find much more projects in the PaaS side. So which is platform as services. Okay, once PaaS come into picture, and if the client want to go for on-premises model, there are two types of model. So it's a shared services. Okay, SaaS is a shared services. If you go to the on-premises model, so that means so if the client so using their own server, so in that case you can go for the customizations, all these things. So most of the clients will not go for that one. Okay, so that's why. So the functional side is functional, the setup and testing and requirement gathering, all these things it will play main role. So is it this question you are asking?
Yeah,
You are clear, right?
that's pretty much good.
Yeah, you are clear, right? Okay, fine. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
okay, let us go ahead. So and I think we met last week and 1 week back in on 15th. Now it is 22nd. So so do you have any idea which instance we used? And we have a couple of instance, two instance, and let me check that. Okay, we have 1535 and 1556. So let me check that one. We'll check both the instances. So I will share you these login details. Okay, I'll share you.
Prasad, this is Siri. Can I ask you a silly question?
Yeah, you can ask, no problem.
So these labs, when we are trying, I mean, we have these demo services and we are trying to log in. For some of us, like we have system issues. I don't know. You see this login page, this authentication field has come up like multiple times with different browsers.
No, no, it's not a
What could it
browser.
be?
It's not a browser. What happens is, so EBS, right? EBS, you can install in your system. Okay. So if the
Uh-huh.
person is having 500 GB hard disk and 4 GB RAM, anyone can install the EBS demo instance.
Mm-hmm.
But Fusion is not like that. So no
Mm-hmm.
private player is managing that Fusion instance, and only Oracle. So
Right.
we need to get from Oracle only. Oracle is maintaining different servers, different demo servers, and we are getting two of the servers, and usually what happens is server is going down. They are doing maintenance kind of work on weekly or
I see.
on 2 weeks basis. So in that
Okay.
case, what happens is sometimes if they think that the data is more, because it is a demo instance and most of the people across the world are using. So if they
Right.
think that it is more, then they used to delete the data as well, and they used to
Okay.
change the password for the security levels. Okay, that's why
Okay.
it's not our issue. So
Okay.
it's from Oracle only.
Sure. Okay.
But- So usually, actually, we have another batch. So 7 to 8. So it was started last month. So okay, so that's why I'm taking some kind of so whatever I discussed. So the what I discussed for the setups and everything. So okay, so we are there. So yeah, so we are just continuing this one. So what I'm saying is, today, sorry, yesterday morning, so I was able to log in both instances. So now it is showing the failure. So that means that maybe, so usually what happens in the weekend, it wishes to go for the down. So let me check other instance as well. So that way we have two instances. We can work in one
Okay.
of that.
Sure.
So 1556, 1556. And we need to be careful with the password as well. Yeah, this one is working fine. So let me check this one as well, whether I have given the correct password. This is the password change, I think. No issues. We have one instance working.
We are also facing the same problem since the morning.
Who is this? So you have so Kayur, yeah, okay. So you have this instance, both instances.
We had a trial instance with one of our other class, and we tried this, and we had the same issue.
Oh,
We
okay,
will take this URL from MindMagics today.
okay, fine.
And why is the console looking different than last time you showed us?
Which one? The
This look and feel
look and feel the so you can change even EBS also you can change the color and everything, right? So in the same way, so
preferences.
yeah,
Okay.
in the same way Oracle used to change. So they used to change and they used to give some kind of sometimes you can see some ad here. Okay, so that will
Okay.
uh, so that will change. So
Okay. That can be user preferences, like user specific.
yeah, user specific, and you can
Okay.
also change. You can also change.
Okay.
So maybe we don't have the rights in the SaaS model. So in the
No
SaaS
problem.
model, everything is from Oracle side only.
Right.
Yeah. So let me check it. So actually, we use Knowling, right? So let me check
Right.
Knowling whether we have the same project here. So, so which server you have? So I'm just asking the. So I have 1556 and I have 1535. So which one you have? Okay.
You mean which one we tested?
Yeah. 1556 we don't have. And the Knowledge is project is not there, I think. That means
Right.
we created in 1535, I think. Right?
3.5 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, no issues. So let me create the project quickly. Okay, so
Sure.
and in future, if you have any problem, then we can use the core. I will explain you up to the ledger level with our own project. And in future, if you have any kind of a problem with this data, every time we can't create the calendars and chart of accounts every time. So in that case, what we can do is we can use the standard Oracle calendar and standard Oracle chart of accounts, and we can go ahead. So I'm saying about okay, for example, if we miss the data after 1 week, okay, in that case we cannot create otherwise. So if you are able to create, and then okay, for example, we have 10 tasks, and if you guys as a team, if you are able to manage that, if you create before the class, then you can create and we can continue. So you understand me, right?
Yes. So Oracle defaulted calendar, meaning is there an option like when we go to the client place also we can do the same thing, or we have to do it in the client?
No. So Oracle Fusion means so in EBS you are able to see vision, right? Vision operations, vision operation.
Yes.
Yeah, vision calendar, vision operation, vision chart of accounts. In the same way, we
We pick
have
up. Okay.
yeah, we have here as well. So we can okay, we will discuss each and everything. If there is any mismatch with the if there is any missing with the
Sure.
data, then we can do that. So I am saying about
Okay then.
if
Yep.
yeah, usually we don't have the
For
data.
test purposes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fine. So let me try once again with the last. Okay. I have different users here. Okay, no issues. Okay, let us go ahead. Fine. So let us go ahead with this. So do you have the recordings, all these things, the previous sessions recordings? No, we discussed for on 14th and 15th, right? So do you have these recordings?
No.
Okay, so I will share you all. So on today's as well, 14th, 15th, and today's as
Thank you.
well. Okay. Okay, quickly let me go to create this one. Okay, so login credentials. So login credentials. So we just log in with the application using the password, and then you can go to setup and maintenance and implementation project, create implementation project, and for that you need to go to the so we already discussed all these things. Just I'm going through in a fast way to create all these things. Okay. So go to the manage implementation project, and here we can create and we can assign the offerings. Then we can create a one kind of implementation user. Okay. So for that, so I'm going to create implementation project here. So ours is Knowling. So do you have any other names? Because so like 2 3 words like that. So I mean
Avron.
2 3 letters like that. Because every
Averon. Is that big?
AVRON, right?
V. Yeah, Avron is good.
Okay.
Avron.
Okay.
Yeah.
AVRON. Okay, fine. Okay. So anyhow, let us change the project because that project we don't have the data, right? So AVRON. So finance project. So let us say that so we can start. We have start the project. So from January. Otherwise, you can start from today as well. It's not a problem. It's based on the understanding only. Sorry. So just click on next. And what we did is we assigned the offerings here. All the offerings. So you guys are you can attend tomorrow as well, right? Tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
And Prasad, will you have any classes in future that you are finishing in so that we can have morning classes? Is that possible at all? Like in your India timing, night time? Do you do any classes?
So you want India night time, you are saying?
I mean, do you have any slots coming up, or do you actually do it, or you only do in the morning?
So currently I'm doing in the morning. So
Okay.
you want to shift this class to in the evening, or how it is? So what you are?
If possible, because we go to consultancy in the morning, we all can listen from the same conference room and discuss that. It's even easier for us. Right now we are at our individual apartments and
Okay.
it's not easy for communication. That's all. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
If at all you do night classes like 9:30
yeah.
a.m. or 10 a.m. EST.
Okay. So usually my office timings are in the afternoon shift only. So
I see.
yeah, that's why I'm sorry for that. That's why I'm taking in the morning session.
No problem. Only if you have, it's okay. Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay.
So save and open project. Okay. So we created and assigned, and then let us go for the create implementation user. Okay. So create the implementation user here. So we already discussed this one. That's why I'm just creating in a fast way. So then go to the create implementation user and click on go to task. So here we can go for, so this project is Avron, right? So let me say that AVR1, AVR1. Okay. Dot user. So let me create add user account. So let us create the implementation user here, Avron user. So I can say that Avron dot user. The password I'm taking welcome 123, and here it is welcome 123, and add roles. What are the roles? So I think you heard all these things 1 week back. So did you remember all these things? So
Yes, we all remember.
employee role, right? Employee role, and next one is
Implementation consultant.
good. Okay, implementation consultant. Yeah, it's the application implementation consultant. Okay. Because it's a set window, right? If you do some kind of a wording, then definitely we'll get it. Application implementation consultant. And third one is IT
Some
security.
security.
Yeah,
Yeah.
security manager. IT security manager.
So Prasad, despite of the offerings that we have to handle, every consultant who joins for this project will get all the three roles like this?
No. So actually, if the person is implementation consultant, you can give it. So implementation consultant will not stay for more time, right? So yeah, so we used to handle the project, so minimum 3 months, maximum 6 months, like that. So But for users, they don't need the implementation consultant, IT security manager. They need the employee
Right.
role and other roles which are related to if it is a AP
The
role
job
and
date.
if it is a GL roles like that. Okay.
Okay. Just like responsibilities, can we customize these roles as per
Yeah,
user job?
yeah. We can create our own roles as well, and we can create our own roles. I will let you know how to create our own
Sure.
roles, the customization of the roles. So like
Okay, thank you.
so in EBS we used to create our own menus, right? So
Right. Yes, my news and functions. Yeah.
yeah. In the same way, here we can create our own menus and then we can create our own responsibility as well, our own
Okay.
roles. So the responsibility, that concept is changed to roles here. So save and
Okay.
okay. So next one is run the synchronization process. So synchronization process. So this one is it will update. This is a kind of a program. It will update all the roles to the user. Okay, roles and user and role synchronization process. So just click on run, submit. Okay, it will run. You can see it in schedule process. Okay, like in EBS, you used to go to view request and submit a request. So here you can go to the schedule process here. So if you are not able to get it, so usually you can go to F11. Okay, so F and F11. So then you will get the big size of the window, large window. Then you can see that. You can go to more, and here you can see schedule process, right? Schedule process, and click on that. Yeah. So I think it is just running. Okay, it's running. Let it be running. Okay. So next one is so manage currencies. So we check that one as well. Manage currencies. You can go to the setup window. Setup. Go to the setup window, and you can go to your project. Manage implementation project, and ours is Avron, right? Avron. Search it, and Avron for finance project, and here you can search the manage currencies. Okay, just click on this task and you can go to the task. We can so here so currencies even in EBS also we don't create our own. So usually currencies are the standard one and it's standard for each and every currency country. So we can use the same um, so currency codes. If required, we can create as well. Okay. So if for example we have the USD. Okay, and we have the GBP, we have the INR. So like this, you can create. You can. So by default, you will get all. And if you want, you can create. Okay, you can create. If the client want a new currency, if you want for if they want to create a new currency, then what you can do? This is a process. Okay, we discussed last time as well. So it's a kind of a pound sterling. Usually what happens is Oracle don't allow the duplicates. So that's why we need to give the different name here. Okay. And description you can take the same thing. So Oracle don't allow the duplicate records. Okay. So start date, and if you don't want, you can end it. So then save and close. So we are done with the 14th, and let us go for the 15th. Manage accounting calendar. So click on manage accounting calendar here. Click on this. So click on and Avron. Okay, Avron calendar. So start date. So start date is January. So it's a yearly calendar that we discussed. The transaction calendar is a daily calendar, and the accounting calendar is the monthly calendar. So we used to create on monthly basis. Okay. So if you want to use the adjustment period, so usually most of the company use at the year end, and click on next. So we discussed all, and that's why I'm not going to in detail for that. So let us start. Once we complete it, then let us start the chart of accounts. So here adjustment period. This is adjustment period. So adjustment period is enabled, but in EBS it will take minimum 5 minutes to create this calendar, because we need to fill up each and everything manually. And here the system itself, so it has pulled the information based on our requirement. So then manage transaction calendar. Okay. Click on done. Manage transaction calendar. Click on manage transaction calendar, and this is the manage transaction calendar. Click on new, and so as we discussed earlier, so it is a daily calendar. Most of the banks and financial institutions which are operating on daily basis, they use this one. Okay. So here I have run underscore transaction calendar. Okay. Fine. Save and close. Okay. So next one is legal address, legal entity we discussed. Okay, so click on this one. Click on new. Say, can you please give give me the address details? Can you please chart me?
Sure.
Just for 1 minute, and just chart it.
I can't see any chat thing. Like you can type it, Prasad. I'll let you know.
Sorry, I had a call. Okay, so can you please chart me
Okay.
that address? You can give the. You can just start me. I can take it here.
The chat, the pointer is not highlighting, so I don't know. Maybe the net issues or something.
Oh, you don't have the chart? I think maybe Siri has the chart, I think. So if he's using the regular version. Web version, I don't know. So Siri, are you able to see the chart from here?
I have the same issue. Chat window is not showing up. Maybe I forgot to do it in a web version. I used to get it, but today I didn't have it.
So I pinged a hi. So are you able to see that?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay. Maybe it is disabled. Okay, fine. So no issues.
Yes.
Okay, so please let me know. So then we can do that. Okay.
Yeah, 2020
Okay. 20.
Reading.
Reading, right? READ.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reading Road.
Hold.
Road, ROAD.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Edison, New Jersey.
You just okay.
Edison. Sorry,
Edison.
Edison.
Edison. Edison.
First, first.
The first one, right?
Anyone, anything is fine.
Okay. Okay, fine. So
08817.
okay. Oh, you guys are in New Jersey?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think now the cold is started, right? I think so. Already started, I think.
Yeah, it's it's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
been a month, so
yeah, yeah,
there's just no answer.
yeah. So it start December and you will have from till March. I think.
Usually it starts in November and it will have till February. So it won't be in like 3 months showering. It will be on and off.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I stayed in that place for 6 months. I stayed
Oh,
at
that's good.
Philadelphia and Hartford for some kind of for Cigna project. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Cigna Insurance, right? So I worked for Cigna
Right.
project for 6 months. So their head office in Philadelphia and their main office is in Hartford. Just click on open.
Oh,
I know when Genpact was implementing an R12 project in Cigna.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Correct. Save and close. Uh, Siri, you work for Cigna at the time.
One of my colleague was
So who is he?
Virajita,
Oh, okay, okay. So at Hartford office or Philadelphia office?
Philadelphia office.
Philadelphia. Yeah, it's 3 years back at around 2014-15, right?
Yep. I mean, the requirement gathering and all started in 2012,
Yeah, okay.
13.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
procurement and all, she was
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
So, quick question: while you are selecting the address, it had a validation field. So every time it should be a valid city and zip code. So we
Yeah,
have that
yeah,
validation.
yeah, yeah. Validation for US only because other countries, because if you don't want the validation, so we can skip it because we have the managed geographies. Okay, you can go to the managed geography and there you can avoid the validation. You can uncheck the
I
validation.
see.
Yeah, if you uncheck the
Okay.
validation, the system will not check for that one. Okay. Usually,
Okay.
what happens is for US or Canada, so by default, so the system put the validation field.
Okay.
For other countries, so you can do anything. You can create anyone.
Okay.
So manage legal entity. Here, so apply and go to task. So now, so let me create new one. New one. I'm not able to create. Okay, fine. No issues. Okay. Select create new one. Yeah. Because I had selected because if it is already created, then you can go for selected. If it is new one, create new one, click on apply and go to task. So now it is not freeze now. Just click on create here. And here Avron, right? Or sys legal entity. LEA. And here what you can do is legal address. Okay, you just create the legal address. I think are you able to see that address, our address here? See, this is 20, right? So we had just given 20, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I already saw it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So you can go to label legal employer and payroll strategy. Yes. So let me go for the statutory unit and the company number. So once you save it, then okay. 7. So now we came to chart of accounts. Okay. So here the chart of accounts. So the structure COA. Okay. So we in EBS we use three C's. Okay, three C's and even four C's as well. Okay. So in 11i, so if you go to 11i, if you go to release store, if you go to Fusion. Okay. So here the currency, calendar, chart of accounts. So currency, calendar, chart of accounts. We have the three C's. So here in R12 we have four C's. That is all these three, and we have the accounting convention. Accounting convention, so which we use to create the ledger. So here in 11 we don't have the ledger concept, we have set of books concept. So forget of all these things because we are not working for these things, and the 11 is deleted version, nobody using right now, and Oracle is also not supporting. And R12 we have some projects, and Fusion, so we have the same concepts which are in R12. So we have the four C's, and so we have the currency and the chart of accounts, and then we need to create the ledger, all these things. Okay. So we created currency and calendar. So now we are going for the chart of account. So chart of account is nothing but is a list of all the accounts. So which in the company, and mainly we use this one for the reporting purpose. Okay. Okay, and it will change from company to company and sector to sector. So if you are implementing for banking sector, so then the chart of account is different. So there, the main business is in the chart. So the main business of this banking is so loans, right? So then we need to take loan as some kind of a segment, some kind of reporting level. And if you are going for any kind of uh, pharmaceutical. So their product is their main business is based on the product only. And if you go to infrastructure, so their main business is projects. Based on the projects, they will get the revenue. And if it is insurance kind of business, and policy is their main business. Okay. and like that. So based on the sector and based on the client, so the chart of account and the segments, all these things will be changed. Okay, so here we use segments, the terminology, we use segments, use the value sets, okay, and we use the values, okay, and here, so the segments, so we create the segments and we assign the value sets to the segments and we create the values and all the values are stored in the value sets and value sets are assigned to the segments, and Oracle has given minimum 2 segments, maximum 30 segments, and here we can create the segments like this: company, and we can create account segment, and we can create the department segment, and we can create, so like a, so if you're implementing for any kind of a pharmaceutical or any kind of a product related, you can go for product or you can go for the project, so anything, so based on their and we can go for other two, okay. Usually what happens is most of the business they used to go for minimum 4 segments, so maximum 9 segments, okay. So I didn't see the projects, so the companies I worked for around 13 projects, so I didn't see the companies are using 9 10 segments, 11 segments like that, because the problem is if you use more segments and while creation of the transactions you need to select all the segments, all the values of the segments, so then it will take much more time, that's why. So we need to guide to the client that, so if you want a reporting, okay, then definitely we'll go ahead. Okay, for example, I purchased laptop and we need to mention, so for which department you purchase the laptop and for which kind of a project we purchase laptop, and if you, so if you want to segregate, if you want to drill down any kind of a reporting, then we can take n number of segments. So, but so if, so for the kind of a, so namesake or Oracle is providing, I am taking this, then okay. So Oracle will support us to take many segments. But whenever you create any kind of a transactions, so definitely, so it will take much more time to create a manual transaction. Okay, fine. So let us create the chart of account structure here. So let me create the structure, then we can create the value sets. Okay. So go to the structure and click on structure here, and go to the manage chart of account structures, and here you just click on set here, and you will get general ledger, accounting flex field, and accounting flex field is the key flex field. Okay, so we will discuss this concept as well. So what is the key, so key flex field and DFF? We have the descriptive flex field and key flex field. Key flex field, and next one is descriptive flex field. So in this key flex field, the main data of the application will be stored. Main data of the application. And in the DFF, descriptive flex field, additional data, you can store the additional data, any data, because so with the KFF we can't create, so it is created by Oracle. We can't create the new KFFs, but DFFs we can create any number of DFFs. Okay, so we can add the additional data, and here in in GL, okay, in general accounting, so we don't have the general ledger name here. We have the general accounting. In this general accounting, so we have the KFF called key flex field. That is the main flex field. That means that without that we can't run the show, we can't do anything in the general ledger, okay, or general accounting. Okay. So here accounting flex field is the key flex field here, accounting flex field. So that means that, so we can create the structures and instance and everything, flex fields, everything we can create here using this accounting flex field, and we can create the chart of account structures, chart of account values, all these things. Okay, we can do that. Without the chart of accounts, all these things we can't do. So we can't do any project. Okay, we can't do any project. So we will discuss later for the multi-arc as well. Multi-arc setup, how the multi-arc setups will we can go ahead. Okay. So now let me create the manage structures. Click on manage structures and click on new. Okay, you guys are able to hear me?
Yes, Prasad.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yes.
So here the structure is code is Avron account templates. So I'm taking the name, description, all these things, and delimiter. You can delimit. So in EBS we have the dot kind of delimiter. Here we have so many. Okay, so you can delimit by pipe or equal to, so all these things. Okay, so let me take the dot only because we are habituated with this dot only. But if the company, when you are implementing any company, they want any kind of this one, then we can give it. Then save and close. Okay. Why it is not closing? Clever. Here the save and close, right? So yeah, it will go save. Okay, failed the log box record in the table. Holds the log. Oh, what is the log? Failed to log the record in there. Okay, let me cancel and do it. Sorry, I think it is giving some issue. Check it. Maybe it's an internal problem, instance problem. No issues. I will check and I will get back. Let me save the error message here. Okay, so it is showing that it is failed to log the record in the table. Okay, with key job. Okay, it's the internal GL. Another user holds the key. Okay, so let me set some other records. I think we have a record called the Signa. Create Signa project. Okay, if I add something here, we allow. Okay, it is allowing. So let me try once, otherwise I will check with the Oracle. We'll send a mail with the error message, because as it is a SaaS instance, we can't do anything. We need to inform the Oracle, and then they will correct it. So this is the latest version only. So the latest version, the instance that we are using is the latest version, release 13. Okay, release 13. Oh, how it will be? Okay, right. Maybe somebody is using with the Avalon. I don't know.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Maybe somebody is using this one. Avalon. No issues. Avron, right? Avron. I can say that. Avron KFF. Okay. Structure. KFF structure.
I think we have problem in the delimiter.
Yeah, delimiter as well. Okay, delimiter. Okay. So let me go for. Yeah, let me change the delimiter. Okay. No, it's not like that.
Can you just remove the KFF, because should we, just Avron structures, because I'm thinking in a way that KFF and are like Oracle specific names. Just like test was working, you can just put Avron. Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Avron is the problem then. You can put any name, that's fine. We will remember.
Okay. So it should not be, because I had created many structures, right? But it should not be like this. So what we can create? So other name is not a problem. If it is Avron, so definitely it should, right? It should. Let me search it. If it is there, so we need to get it, right? Avron. We don't have any. If somebody created, so let me. So this is earlier one, right? Knowling. Is it correct? This one?
Yes.
Oh, surprising. Okay, no issues. And we can meet up tomorrow. Okay, we'll resolve the issue, and tomorrow we can move with the other set of charges. Okay, fine. I hope that this one link will work, and we'll share you the recordings. So we'll share you the records and everything. So you can give me a, you can